Hi there, Eddie Johnson, back for vlog number 26. Last week you heard me and saw me talking about why I wrote this book, and now I want to delve a little bit more into the introduction of the characters, so that if you haven't already checked out book one, you'll be able to understand a little bit more about it, and then when book two comes out, which is fairly soon I hope, it will encourage you to go and read book one in full. So here we go, this is in effect part one of part one. So Broderick Edward Martins, that's the name of the main character, and he is loosely based around some of the aspects of myself, but he's a unique and unusual man who has spent most of his adult life flitting from one thing to another, never really finding proper happiness or fulfilment. He's a bit of a rolling stone, and he lives life from moment to moment, never really settles to anything for too long. So Brodie is a highly intelligent and overqualified individual, so he's not too much like myself, but makes little use of his scientific acumen. He uses humour and flippancy as a screen to commitment, but doesn't realise that life's passing him by. His relationships are usually physical and very short-lived, and he's never really met Miss Right. Now, above all things, he values his own privacy and long-term friendship to his best friend, a guy called Cash. And his friend's name, Cash, was a name that was pet-coined by him when they were young. So he loves heavy rock music, he loves tattoos, he's totally dedicated to his friend Cash. And as apparently an only child, he misses his parents, who both died in tragic and mysterious circumstances when he was a young boy. One inconspicuous night, whilst he's out for a drink with his friend Cash, he hears something that encourages him to change his career path, and he takes a job as a transportation development executive and tries to put his education and all his scientific knowledge to good use. Very soon he meets an enigmatic and beautiful girl at the new workplace, and they're both working in this corporation, and he falls in love with her straight away. So in the background of the story there is a little bit of a love story going on. As is most good books and films, there's always a little bit of a love interest in there. So he's completely infatuated by this girl, love at first sight, but resigns himself to having no chance with her because she's considerably younger than him, and basically why would she like him? But it turns out that she is highly intelligent and she does like him, but partly because Cash, his friend, was doing a bit of matchmaking in the background before they even met. She doesn't initially respond to his famed flippant approach, and after trying to get a date for over 18 months, he's then shocked and surprised and overjoyed when on one particular occasion she actually says yes. So the day before, he's got a massive meeting with all his executives to show all his findings that he's been working on for the last 18 months with his transportation developments. So just prior to this crucial meeting, he's working on everything, and she says yes to the date out of the blue. She agrees to the first date, and he's in a haze of excitement about the work that he's doing and about the fact that she's finally said yes to a date. And he makes a crucial error. But at the point in the book where this error occurs, the reader doesn't know, and nor does he. And it does become apparent later on what the mistake was and why it caused all the problems that it caused. But what actually happens is he's fired off in this transportation experiment into a completely new universe. Basically, he ends up in another realm of reality. And he doesn't know how he's got there. Nobody, the reader, doesn't know how he's got there, but it will obviously be explained in probably part 3. But that's the sort of part 1 of part 1, and I will carry on with that next week. So thanks for watching. But if you want to read a little bit in more detail, Breaking the Tranquillity of Solitude, it's on edjpublishing.com or Amazon. Type in the address or type in the title. Look forward to your feedback. Thanks very much. See you next week.